18 of the BeamNG Monster Jam drivers head to the Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bristol Bash. These 18 drivers did not make it to the World Finals, however they get to put on one last show this season at the last great Coliseum. The Bristol Bash is happening next.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world is number one. Number one, pull it up to the line, let's do it. Let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through it. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Yeah, cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
The day before the BeamNG Monster Jam World Finals is the Bristol Bash. We're here at the Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. These are the 18 drivers that did not advance to the World Finals. They get one shot here at Bristol to prove their worth in front of the fans. I'm Joe Rukowski alongside me, Trey Bartow. This is very interesting. We're normally used to seeing stock cars at this racetrack, but in the infield we're seeing some Monster Jam action. This could be a fun event here tonight.
Yeah, I think this is very fitting, especially with, the history of Joe Rut TV. So I think these drivers are going to have a great time here, and looks like Bristol Motor Speedway did a great job putting a track together.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these drivers used to going around that half-mile concrete layout over there. Now they're going to be in the infield freestyle monster trucks. This could be very, very interesting for sure. You can see a lot of nice obstacles right there, but I think this really shows the size of NASCAR tracks. This is a half-mile, one of the shortest tracks on the schedule, and look how big this infield is.
It's absolutely massive. You usually don't see it with all the, haulers and the garages and stuff in the middle of the racetrack, but right here it just shows you that these truck drivers are going to have a lot of room to make maneuvers and go off these jumps and get some nice air and everything.
And you can see right there, victory lane as we pan around this half-mile racetrack. That is where every driver is going to want to end up here at the end of the night. Maybe they'll get a chance to stand in victory lane. Once again, 18 drivers, a little bit of change to judging format right here. 4 judges for this event, and the judges could also give half points. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that spices up the judging here and the different types of scores we have, as we'll go take a look at our 18 truck field of trucks here at Bristol. Kicking us off, it'll be Overboard and William Seaman. Then the Toro Loco yellow, it's Mathis Wells. And in Medusa, we have Ashlyn Boyd.
In Overkill Evolution, we have Matthew Burnett. Bad Habits driven by Chris Reynolds, and Titan has Cement Oskins.
Then in Bad Company, it is Nathan Stapleton. In the Firestone Bigfoot, we have Bronson Minnick. And in the Monster Energy Green truck, it's Riley Spurley-Tube.
And El Toro Loco is Jay Rando. Stone Crusher is BB Ruiz. And Wild Hair is driven by Roland Holzer.
Then we have Jester with Hunter Reed. In Gravedigger the Legend, it is Malachi Rodriguez. And in Brodozer, it is Cody Anderson.
In Carolina Crusher, to Ryan Wilson. Mad Scientist has Will Graymont. And the last truck out is Bigfoot, the second Bigfoot, and that's Keyshawn Richardson.
All right, here we go. Getting ready for 18 trucks, 90 seconds for each truck. Starting us out, Overboard and William Seaman. This is going to be very hard to go out first here. You don't really know what this course is going to be like. It's a very, very unique course. There's a lot of room to play around, so William Seaman has some big shoes to fill here in the Overboard truck. He starts out over the racing lane there in his 90 seconds.
Yeah, as you said, the first truck out, you can just see how massive the infield here is at Bristol. It's a lot bigger than you would think it is. A nice air over that little long ways over the bus. Oh, that was a strange hit there to hit that little single jump jammer there, I guess you can call that there. But again, I mean, you can just see how massive this is.
Looks like he'll go to the back side of the jammer right here, get some nice air off that. We also have a little bit of a puddle section in this infield. I don't know if that was a mistake or if that's part of the track crew right there, but you can see a little bit of puddle there in the bottom left of the screen. That might be something that the drivers might use here tonight.
Yeah, I think that's to help them, start the truck around for some cyclones there, especially with this concrete there. The tires tend to grip, so I think that little puddle section there was put there on purpose just to help the truck spin a little better.
And Overboard, William Seaman halfway through as he gets some nice air over the bus, but onto 2, but back onto all 4. So nice save there for Seaman early on in this freestyle. That was a nice trick there around the midway point. Now he gets to go a little bit crazier as he's getting down to the final 30 seconds. A little bit of a nice slap wheel right there off the racing lane.
Very nicely done there. He's going to be turning it around here. He's going to be heading long ways on that double bus stack there. It looks like he is. Let's see what type of air he's going to get. Some huge air off of that as well. That end right there really launches you up, but he's going to go upside down here afterwards, and he's going to do a perfect barrel roll straight into a little racing lane there and gets a nice little hop off of that.
That was a crazy move. That was some big air. It landed down hard, and it didn't like the way it landed. Going to the cross side of the bus. This is the backflip ramp on the course. And he did it perfectly to end out the time. So with 1 second left, that's it for Overboard and William Seaman. A very, very nice run to start us off here in the Bristol Bash. As we'll now go take a look at some of the replays from this first run out. Some nice air here over the bus. This was the first time he went over the bus. He lands down on the side, gets him kicked up onto 2 wheels. Luckily, that truck comes back down to all fours without any issues. But the next time he goes over the bus is where the big issue arises.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like hitting it that end of the bus right here on that side where he just hit there tends to upset the truck here. Right here, you got some really nice air, but then landing back down onto the concrete there just upset the truck. It's not as soft as dirt would, usually be with these drivers, in the arenas. They're all on dirt. With this, it doesn't really forgive you that much. So if you land wrong, it's going to send your truck into a wild rollover. And
that was a nice save for William Seaman right there, and then ended off his run with a nice backflip. Very perfectly done right there. Landed it basically as good as you can. So we'll see what the scores are coming in. Remember, 4 judges, so the score is going to be a little higher than normal. A 29. That's out of 40, though, not out of 30. So once again, that is a very solid run for Overboard and William Seaman to kick us off here in freestyle. Well, the first of 2 El Toro Loco trucks coming out. Mathis Wells and the yellow variant of this truck coming out the first of the El Toro Locos. Only 1 El Toro Loco truck made it to the World Finals. These El Toro Loco team members here at the Bristol Bash looking to try and prove their worth in front of these fans here at Bristol.
Definitely. I mean, it'd be a great story if an El Toro Loco won the Bristol Bash and then goes on and the other El Toro Loco wins the World Finals there. I think that would, bring some big partying to the El Toro Loco team. So we'll have to see what their drivers can do here and the 2 drivers here at the Bristol Bash.
Starting out with some nice momentum here from Mathis Wells in the El Toro Loco. Going to go to the bus right there. Some nice air, but a little crooked as he lands. Puts it back down to all 4. So a nice landing right there from Mathis Wells in the El Toro Loco. But with these hard landings, these are some steep obstacles out here. Along with the fact that you're landing on concrete, that's going to hurt the truck. So you have to watch out for maybe some part failures on these trucks. Something with the suspension could get messed up with these runs if they land hard enough.
Yeah, you definitely have to think these drivers are going to take it a little bit more careful, especially going with the big air because, again, like you just said, it is concrete. So if your truck ends up twisting in the air and you end up landing on the body in any way, shape, or form, you're definitely going to feel it. If anything, you're going to feel it in the morning. You won't be able to move at all. So you have to kind of think of these drivers are going to take it a little bit more easier than they would normally.
Going the other side of the bus for Mathis Wells, nosing it down, losing the hood, but comes back onto all 4. So nice save there into the final 20 seconds for El Toro Loco. Once again, a solid run so far, but I don't think it has the wow factors of Overboard. That's a hard hit right on the roof on the concrete on its lid as time will go down to 5 seconds remaining. That is it for El Toro Loco Mathis Wells, but what a hard landing on the roof of that truck to end out this run.
I've definitely, we were just talking about it. You got to be careful taking some risky maneuvers in right here. Just, oh my goodness. The truck just completely, if anything, it just kind of stopped there for a second and just continued rolling there. All that weight has to just be going on the driver in that situation.
And the score's coming in, so the first time we'll see this, a 25.5, so those half points coming into play. A 25.5 for Mathis Wells in the El Toro Loco yellow. Medusa and Ashland Boyd coming out from the Central Division didn't make it to the World Finals. That's maybe one of the most competitive divisions to make it to the World Finals. However, Ashland Boyd was not able to make it. He's hoping now to wow the crowd here at Bristol, starting out with a nice slap wheelie there over that dirt pile.
Very nice slap wheelie indeed there. He's going to combo it up over the little racing lane there. Try to get another slap wheelie out of it. Looks going to turn around here. He's going to hit the other racing lane. Yes, he is. He's going to hit the other racing lane as well. Showing you the racing setup we have here at the Bristol that we didn't get to use, but that's all right because we have freestyle here. He's going to get a nice little slap wheelie over the single jammer there.
And it's a very unique racing setup here where you have 4 obstacles to go off of. You have that car stack and then the 2 little dirt obstacles on either end of this floor. But so far, Ashland Boyd Medusa getting some nice tricks and a lot of slap wheelies in this run. So Ashland Boyd liking to put it on the back tailgate there. And going off of really every racing lane obstacle we've had. Going to go off the back of this racing lane car stack. Get some nice air. Nose the truck down. Another slap wheelie for Ashland Boyd.
Again, like you said, he is really favoring the slap wheelies here, which is all right with me. I feel like it's definitely the safest maneuver here to do, especially with the concrete here, and some nice air completely clearing the long ways of the double bus stack. They're very nicely done here. He's going to get a little, almost upside down there in that little section of jumps there on the other side of the scoreboard here. Do you think those drivers are a little nervous to possibly hit that scoreboard there?
Yeah, I think that's something they don't want to hit, but luckily we have some dumpsters on every side, so hopefully that doesn't come into play here. But down to the final 10 seconds for Ashton Boyd and Medusa. Going to need to see some wow factors to try and beat Overboard and William Seaman. Looks like Boyd's going to go for a backflip. Not enough rotation lands on the nose of the truck, but comes back onto all fours, so time will expire with that move for Ashton Boyd and Medusa. A solid run by, I think, Overboard and William Seaman maybe had a little bit more tricks, but this run definitely, I think, should take second place.
I definitely feel like this is a solid second place run here, right here at his backflip. That could have been a really scary situation there. As you said, it didn't really get that much rotation here, but luckily it got just enough to where it landed more on the hood than it did the cabin of the truck there. So luckily for him, he was able to pull it around there, and he did complete the backflip again. So, you know, the judges are going to put that into count as well.
Look at that hood. It is completely destroyed. The score is a 28, so that is 1 point short of William Seaman right now in second place of the three trucks that have gone out. So a decent run for Ashton Boyd and Medusa. Overkill Evolution, Matthew Burnett coming out. He's going to try and get it for the East Division here in the Bristol Bash. Didn't make it into the World Finals, but there's a lot going his way. He's had some good runs this season, but he's gone really, really crazy in his runs, and it's put him over early, which was definitely his downfall this season.
Yeah, you can see first truck to do some cyclones there on the concrete. So again, sketchy situation, but it looks like he's able to pull it out really well. Oh, almost got a little bit on his side there when he tried to get out of it, but he was able to pull it down off the single jammer. There's some nice air off of that single jammer right there.
Nosed it down hard, pulled it back on the back tailgate. Did a great job right there for Overkill Evolution and Matthew Burnett. See where he's going next. He's going to go through the puddle into that little single ramp right there. Some nice air off that one as well. That could be a big air launch right there off of that obstacle if you do it right. So he's going to go to that racing lane obstacle, but in trouble as he lands onto two wheels and into the barrier. It's upside down, so what has bit Matthew Burnett this whole season bites him here at Bristol.
Yeah, right there. I mean, just very unfortunate there off that little racing lane there, and the truck didn't like that very much, put him upside down there, and he tried to save it here, but the dumpsters actually got into the way there. So you can see right here, he's going to go upside down there, hit the dumpster, and that's kind of what really ruined him from trying to save it here. You can see he tried to gas it up, but nothing really gripped there, and he ended up on his lid.
And about half the run remains for Matthew Burnett and Overkill Evolution. So that's not going to be a great score. It was a 14 right there. So not what Burnett won, and that could very well be last place. Remember, how you finish here at the Bristol Bash determines your finishing position in terms of overall points. If you win here, you get 25th. If you lose, you get last and 42nd. As next out, Chris Reynolds and Bad Habit straight to the racing lane. A long launch right there to start his 90 seconds.
That was a very nice jump off that racing lane there for his first hit. He's actually going to go to the other one straight away, get some nice air again off that racing lane there. So looks like those racing lanes can get you some good distance there. Not really the height, but, you know, distance is just as good as that. I was going to head for the long way bus stack double side bus stack. I don't know what I just said there, but, you know, got a nice slap wheelie out of it nevertheless.
He'll combo that sapling up into that dirt pile down there and just kind of, he held it up there for a little bit. That was a very nice maneuver there for Chris Reynolds and Bad Habit. He started out this run as if he was doing the racing portion. I thought that maybe he thought we were in racing, but he quickly got into some freestyle. He's going to launch it off of the jammer right there, the backside of the jammer, and get some nice air and land straight into the puddle as he's now halfway done with his run. 40 seconds remain. Look at that nice slap off the back of that racing portion.
Very nice slap wheelie off of that. You know, I'm thinking that puddle there, World Finals is known for having a nice little pond section, so maybe this is Bristol's version of that pond section here.
No.
Uh-oh. He's going to be able to pull out of it?
No, it's onside. That is unfortunate for Chris Reynolds. He was the first one to try and cross-thread the bus that way, but it didn't work out for him. It ends up on its lid early. That's definitely not going to be one to take the lead. Still too much time on the clock. Right here, as he tried to clear the buses, on this replay, he catches that ramp, which pulls him into a slap lane. He combos this up into that dirt pile, which leads to a nice move down here.
Yeah, it was a very nice combination move right there from the bus to the slap wheelie there and straight into that little section of jumps. I don't know if you'd call that its own little pod section or what would you call that exactly, but he got a nice sky wheelie out of it, and then he put it up on two wheels, a nice little save there afterwards.
And then I believe we're going to see next his final move. Yes, he's going to try and cross-side the bus. He didn't, I don't know what he was going for there. He didn't really get to the buses, but he went over onto his nose, tried to save it, but ends up on its lid, and never was that ever going to be coming back onto all 4 tires. So a tough break for Chris Reynolds and Bad Habit, a score of a 22.5. So 5 trucks have gone out. That's right now 4th place, only ahead of Overkill Evolution and Matthew Burnett. It's still Overboard leading the way with a 29 as Titan and Cement Oskin comes out. Looks like he's going maybe for the jammer first hit. He is. Nice sky wheelie off that. 90-second starts right there with a nice hit and a nice slap wheelie off of that sky wheelie.
That was textbook there. Sky wheelie into a slap wheelie there. Just touched the back of the truck on top of that jammer there and put his truck down perfectly to set it up for a slap wheelie here. He's going to get some huge air off the double bus stack there. He's going to land it down perfectly there. Doesn't upset the truck too much there. He's going to whip it around here through the puddle there. So he's going to hit the other side of the bus stack.
Yeah, he's going straight to the other side of the bus stack. A nice sky wheelie off of it that way. Lands it down a little bit calmer on that end right there. Is a nice softer landing on that end compared to what he just did about 10-15 seconds ago. Getting a little cross to pretend that obstacle, almost flipped him over. He's going to go now to this dirt pile the other way. Get some nice air off of it as well. So Cement Oskin Titan coming out here. Huge air assault so far going through the puddle. And where's he going to go next? Looks like maybe into some cyclones on this end of the floor.
Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. He's going to put in some cyclones here. Looks like he's trying to sponsor Sunoco there. Uh-oh.
Nice save.
Very nicely done as well. Nice sidewalls there, and he was able to pull the truck back down on all 4 tires. He looks like he's going to be lining up for the backflip here with 20 seconds to go.
We'll see if he can complete the backflip into it. Not enough rotation, hard down on the front end. And that is going to be it for Cement Oskin and Titan. So another truck that didn't get the rotation off the back, but the last 2 drivers that have hit that backflip ramp, Medusa and now Titan, did not get the rotation they needed. It worked out for Boyd. It didn't work out for Oskin. For a look at that last hit for Oskin, here's the cyclones that led to the sidewalls. Pretty normal, but then they just got up on the side. He tried to save it and did a good job with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was the same thing as the truck before, where like it looked like as soon as they started trying to get out of the cyclone, the truck went up onto the 2 wheels here. But for Titan, he was able to put in some sidewalls there and put it back down on all 4 BKT tires there. So very nicely saved by him.
And then here's the backflip once again, just approaching it. Maybe he didn't carry enough speed into it. You know, that could be a factor. But right here, hard down the front. You can see the front suspension just completely crunch under that, as it's going to be a 24, so not filling the clock first. Cement Oskin hurt him, but it is a decent score so far in freestyle. But it is still William Seaman and Overboard holding the lead. Can Bad Company and Nathan Steelton do anything about from the West Division? We're going to find out. Going to go straight to that single jump and some nice air to start the freestyle.
Very nice air off that little single jump there as well. He's going to put it over the, I guess that would be what, the back end racing lanes there. As it looks like he's going to head for the double bus stack here. He's going to get some nice air off, a little bit of a skyway out of that as well, but he's going to land completely on the concrete on the other side. That could have not felt that good.
Ooh, onto one wheel. A nice save there. That wasn't supposed to be a save. It just turned into one for Nathan Stapleton. Turned into a nice move. He definitely didn't plan that one happening, but a great job there. He's going to put it into a skyway there off the jammer. A nice job there. He maybe tried to pull into a slap wheel. He didn't have enough on that one. He's going to cross-thread that dirt obstacle down there. He's in trouble onto the roof, though. And it's on to 2. Is it going to come back? It did come back.
What a save. I mean, I think that was just the truck's weight helping itself out. I don't even know if Nathan really even did anything there. He just kind of let the truck settle itself out.
And he's going to go to the bus deck right here.
Oh my goodness.
He just did a cartwheel, did he not?
I mean, that was a cartwheel. He just flung the truck completely. I've never seen a truck rotate that fast before.
Oh my gosh, he's got to be a little dizzy after that. Maybe that's what took him a little bit to get going, but where's he going next? Looks like the backflip ramp. Can he try and complete it as he goes into the bus stack? 15 seconds left. Perfectly executed for Nathan Stapleton. And this run has the markings to try and take the lead away from Overboard and William Seaman.
It definitely looks like it might, as long as he can fill these last 5 seconds in. We'll see what he's planning to do. He's going to go straight for that single jump again. He's going to get some huge air off of that as well, just completely letting the truck fly there. It lands it on all 4s. And he's going to go upside down.
Another save.
And he saved it.
Too bad that wasn't judged, but for the fans, another save. So this run, 3 saves in it. And I think that definitely has enough to try and beat Overboard and William Seaman's score to be as a 29. Right here, nice air off the buses. That's a great angle with all the fire in the background and in the foreground. And then right here, he noses it down. But there's a wall up here they has to stop for. He hits the brakes, and it just goes onto the nose. And a nice save right there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if these drivers think, they're so used to the dirt and the truck sliding a little bit under braking here, but when they brake on the concrete, it does not slide at all there, so maybe that's what caught him up. But this save right here as well, over that little pod section, 2 jumps there. He's going to go upside down. And like I said, I think that's just a truck weight helping itself out there.
And he also turned with it. That was a great move right there. If he didn't turn, it may have still come over, but definitely him turning the direction he did helped him come back over. And then right here, this cartwheel, I mean, just stuffed into the side. And look at this. I can't believe that happened.
I've never seen a truck rebound like that, especially without the tire breaking.
It's a 34.5 for Bad Company. Nathan Stapleton, that easily takes the lead away from Overboard. So Nathan Stapleton right now in the hot seat at Bristol. We'll see if Bronson Minnick and the Firestone Bigfoot could do anything to try and challenge that. He has some big shoes to fill in this freestyle. Start with the backside of the bus stack. Huge sky wheelie off of that. Lands it nicely, pulls in another slap wheelie.
Seems like that double bus stack there really helps these drivers get a nice combination of a sky wheelie into a slap wheelie there. Bicycling it a little bit on the other end of the course there. Very nice save by Bigfoot there. He's going to go over that double, I guess, 2 jump pod section there. Nicely done there. He's going to go straight into the single jump.
Does it look like something on the suspension is broken? It almost seems like that truck is leaning over a little bit to the driver's side.
We'll see right here. Yeah, I definitely see that a little bit. So maybe after that first hit from the double bus stack, that might have messed up the truck a little bit.
I have to wonder if something, the sway bar is broken, but it looks like that truck definitely leaning over to the left here. As you can see when it turns, it's just picking up that right front wheel. So not what Bronson Minnick wants for sure. Half the run still remains. He's still going hard as he just nailed the backside of the jammer and lands it down hard on the side. But I mean, he's trying to do whatever he can with this truck, but obviously it's taking a little bit out of him. He can't turn as fast as he wants because we saw what's been happening is it's picking up that right front tire.
Maybe that's what he tried to do there. He tried to land very hard on the passenger side of the truck there, so maybe he's trying to correct it with a hard hit there. But, oh, my goodness, that was a hard landing on the back of the truck there from that nice sky wheelie, though, from cross-threading it. So, I think, yeah, I mean, the suspension still looks like it's not working with him.
He's going to go for a backflip here to try and get something out of the run. He does it. Oh, my goodness, it's on the tailgate, and he reverses it. A nice save for Bronson Minnick and Bigfoot. 5 seconds remaining. It looks like he cross-threads this dirt obstacle. That'll be his last move, so he did a lot with the damaged truck. The judge is definitely going to take that into effect, but I don't know if it was enough.
I don't think it was enough as well. I mean, it didn't really have that many wow factors into the run here. Looks like he's still going there. Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
He broke a wheel off. Is that wheel still? Did the tether hold that wheel on?
I didn't know these trucks had a tether.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they put in tethers for this event, but it looked like it attached to the truck. We'll see if we get a better angle of that with the replay, but right here, here's his backflip towards the end of the run. He does it nicely, but right here, I think he kept his foot in the gas. Maybe he tried to go for a consecutive, but then realized it wasn't going to work, and they slammed on brakes right here, and then just slammed it into reverse to get it going.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Like you said, I think he did try to go for a little bit of a consecutive there, but didn't get the rotation he was looking for there. So nice backflip into a wheelie combination there. But right here, I mean, this is just for the fans here, so I don't really think he cares what happens to the truck there and leaves it. And
look at that.
Oh, it looks like there's a... Is that a tether? I think that might be a tether.
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe a tether, but it cut the wheel on, so great job to that tether right there. We've never seen tires go flying off. That's going to put Minnick into second place, a 31, so a very respectable score for Bronson Minnick and the Firestone Bigfoot. We'll see what that puts him at the end of judging. Well, this man has got to be a little bit ticked off. This is the one Monster Energy truck that didn't make it to the World Finals, Riley Spurley Tube in the green Monster Energy. He definitely wants to win this event to show that he deserved to be in the World Finals.
I think that's the only thing on his mind. Definitely the only thing on his mind. We're going to see what he can do here. I definitely feel like he can take the lead, but he's going to have to fill all the boxes. Have definitely a lot of wow factors in his run as well.
And he went for the long jump right there off that racing. That was that wasn't huge air, but it was just a very, very long launch right there for Riley Spurley Tube. And if we've seen anything from the West Division, he likes putting that thing on its tailgate. So we'll see if he can pull that out anytime. A nice cavalier there, and there it is. He's going to get right back on the tailgate right there.
I think he was listening to you, Joe. As soon as you requested it, he put it, and he did actually went up and did it. So we'll have to see how many we can do here. I have count one already, so I think he's going to go for double digits.
He got a nice sky wheelie right there, so he's trying every type of wheelie, not only just slap wheelies, but sky wheelies and maybe even power wheelies if he could try and get it done. As we're under 40 seconds in this run remaining, so it's been a solid start, but he definitely needs to pick it up if he wants to try and contend for the lead from Bad Company. Nathan Stapleton, nice air off the bus, but in trouble onto the side, some side walls maybe. He corrects it now onto the other side. He puts it back down.
That was an amazing save by him. We're used to seeing him put it on 2 wheels, but it's the back 2. It's not either of the sides there, so very nicely done by Monster Energy there. Uh-oh, this doesn't... Oh, man. I thought it was going to be a worse hit than what it actually was.
Oh, onto 2 again. He does put it back down, so Looks like time is going to expire. We'll see if he's going to put some donuts as the time expires, so the judges might have to count this as he's in the puddle right now. He's doing what you requested at the beginning.
I mean, I'm all right with that. Seeing the water splash, that's a cool effect to see with these trucks here. I don't think he's ever going to give up.
I don't know if he's going to stop. Maybe he's trying to flip it over. He finally stops right there, and oh, maybe the engine made him stop.
Oh, geez, look at the smoke pouring out of the engine. I think he did. Unless that was just some, steam from the water being on the engine.
It's very possible, but right here, so take a look at some replays. This was the save right here as he went over the bus stack. He clears it nicely, lands it down. He had to save this thing about 3-4 times.
Yeah, right here, he saved it. You're going to go on the other two sides. You're going to save it again right here. Very nice sidewalls here. It's going to flip him over to the other side. He's going to have to do sidewalls again.
I mean, look at that. That is insane. And it's going to be a score of a 30, so that's going to be third place for Riley Sprotube and Monster Energy so far. So once again, another respectable score, but didn't have the wow moments that we saw with Nathan Stapleton and Bad Company. This is the second El Toro Loco truck to go out here tonight. Jay Rando in the black version. Let's see what he can do to try and win this event. Nice Skyway to start us off.
See, that's a very common starting move there for the drivers here. Get a nice little sky. Oh, did I see some smoke coming out of the nose during that slap wheelie there from El Toro Loco?
I think he did. That was a very nice touch right there as he was going into that slap wheelie. So we'll see what he can do now. He's 15 seconds in. A nice start with a different, unique move with the smoke coming from the nose.
I was just about to say that seems like a common move, the sky wheelie into a slap wheelie there, but he kind of made it his own move there. So, like you said, very nice touch there. He's going to try to get another slap wheelie out of that jump there, but didn't really get the tires to grip that well. He's going to drift it around here. He's going to head into that double section there. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Pulls it down on all four wheels again.
It's about halfway through the run now for El Toro Loco and Jay Randall. That was a hard side slap right there, landing basically down the racing lane. He definitely needs to pick it up if he wants to contend with the lead that Bad Company and Nathan Stapleton has. And once again, another slap wheelie off the jammer. Who would have seen that coming?
I mean, I wouldn't have put money on that, but this time didn't get no smoke out of it, so maybe he ran out of smoke. Who knows? But he's going to hit the other side of it. Some nice air, huge jump there. What length? I think that's the farthest we've seen off that backside of that jammer there, so very nicely done by him. Now he's going to hit the backside of the racing lane.
I don't think he ever let up when he went to that backside of the jammer. He just went full throttle and hoped for the best. But 10 seconds remain for El Toro Loco Jay Rando. He's going to need some big moves coming out. What's happening here? He's backing up.
He's going to go all the way to the pit wall. Yes, he is. We'll see what he can get out of this. He's going to cross-thread the double bus stack. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it landed. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. If it had just a little bit more, it would have worked out. But it almost went into a consecutive somehow forward momentum backflip. I don't think that would have ever been imaginable.
I wasn't expecting a forward momentum backflip in the first place here. Like you said, look at this. He's so close to it. I mean, he did land it, but landed on the nose, shredded the hood, and then watch the body part just completely tear off the truck there. There's quarter panel. There's a horn, a part of the other horn on the other side of the truck. The hood's gone. That was a tough landing.
It's a 29.5 for Jay Rando and El Toro Loco. So that's going to be fourth place right now in the running order. So a decent run. Definitely that wow factor at the end definitely brought up his scores. Next out, Stone Crusher Baby Rose going straight to the dirt obstacle. A huge air to start his run. Watch out for the other obstacle, though. He did a great job at it.
I think he planned to miss that perfectly there. I mean, I didn't think he was expecting to get that much air, but I think he had a plan just in case he did ending up. He's going to head for the backside of the single jump there. Again, huge length off that jump there. Going to splash it in the puddle section there. So nicely done there for the first two hits of the run.
I think the drivers like playing around the puddle, and we're going to see some more playing around water tomorrow with the World Finals. There's a pond section at that course, so that's going to be very, very fun to watch what those drivers in Las Vegas do. But here in Bristol, they're doing a great job in freestyle so far. Bad Company Nathan Stapleton still holds the lead with a 34.5, but Baby Ruiz has been in an air assault so far in this run. Huge air off the bus stack again. I mean, Ruiz is going all out here in Bristol, doing a great job. So much air as he's now halfway through his run, 40 seconds remain.
If he can keep this momentum up throughout the entire run, I think he definitely has a thing to challenge for. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he almost
I thought he was about to hit the barrel. Oh, not the barrel, the dumpster. Like you said, that was very close there. But, I mean, I don't even know how close that was. I'm still in shock by that.
Yeah, that could have been disaster if he was just a little bit more to the right. This is going to be disaster, though. Oh, a hard landing. The wheel is off. I thought that one was attached to a tether, too. It was staying on for a while, but it does come off. It ends up on its lid for Baby Ruiz. A hard hit in the Stone Crusher to end out. About 10 seconds remaining, so didn't fill the clock, but it should be a decent score. Definitely not going to be enough to take the lead, I don't think, but it should be a decent score.
Look at this. How close was he to hitting the dumpster here?
Oh my gosh,
Oh my!
that's pretty close.
I couldn't have been more than 5 feet there, but he was able to combo it up. Nice sky wheelie here, straight, and he's gonna land it back down on the back tire there. Oh my
See
goodness,
the
that almost
sparks off
broke
of
the tire off.
My
That could have
goodness.
been very bad there.
And then he did break the tire off in just the next move right here. Look at this. That is.
Was it the same tire? I don't think. No, I think it was the
No,
other side.
it's the other tire. Oh, that is a hard landing. The wheel just kind of falls off right there as it goes down to the puddle. So we'll see what the scores are for Stone Crusher and Baby Ruiz. Definitely a wow factor to end out the run with that air and that landing as the scores are coming in. It's a 27.5. So that is going to be down below Overboard and William Seaman along with Ashlyn Boyd in Medusa. Next out, Wild Hair Roland Holzer. He had a very solid season in the Central Division, but as mentioned before, the Central Division was maybe the most competitive to make it to the World Finals, and it showed with Roland Holzer missing it out. And Wild Hair, what can he do here in Bristol to try and prove his worth? Huge air right there off that obstacle. That's the biggest air I think we've seen off that obstacle so far tonight.
I think that definitely is the biggest error we've seen off of that. He's going to combo it off, a little cross thread off the racing lane there. He's going to hit the smaller version of it. No, he's not. He's going to go for the double bus stack here. We'll have to see what he can do off of this. Nice air off of it. He's going to just tap the backside. And he put it back down.
He tried to pull into a little bit of a slap wheelie there, but didn't have enough momentum to do that. He's going to go back to where he started this freestyle. He actually maybe stuffed into the dirt right there, but a nice sky wheelie and a nice slap wheelie off of that as well. So Roland Holzer, Wild Hair trying to do whatever he can. He's going to I think he's trying to just go crazy now, cross-thread the bus a little bit right there, approach it at different angles, and see what maybe happens.
Do you think with today's event and tomorrow at the World Finals, it's going to be a battle of the divisions with all the different drivers?
You never know. I mean, if maybe someone doesn't take the lead, they might be rooting for a division driver to go out there and steal. Like, say, Roland Holzer Wild Hair maybe doesn't get it. He hopes maybe a Central Division driver can go out and get it.
I think that's definitely a thing there. Oh, a little nose it off the ground there, off that little... well, did he hit the racing lane right there?
Yeah, he did. He hit the backside of the racing lane, nosed it down to the puddle, but 20 seconds left. He's going to the backflip ramp. He's going to try and complete a backflip here in these final seconds. He does do it into a consecutive, and it twisted and landed. He pulls into a slap wheelie.
I don't even know what to call that move there. Is he gonna try reverse backflip now?
Well,
I guess
why
that'd be
not?
a front flip.
There's enough time, right? He lands it hard on the front. It bounced. Oh, my goodness. That was a hard landing on the front end. It bounced completely in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I think he got more air off the bouncing on the ground than he did the actual backflip ramp itself there.
So the question is, they had the wow factor at the end, but did have enough during the rest of the run to dethrone.
Would you consider that a consecutive backflip, or would you consider that a backflip and then a flat spin 180?
Yeah, I would consider that a backflip with a twist. I don't know, but then a slap wheel immediately after, and then he just slams it in reverse, knowing he only has about 5 seconds left. Why not go down and try and do something even crazier?
Yeah, I mean, he did. He got the rotation off of it perfectly, but I
rotation.
think he over-rotated it, yeah. Then look at the rebound right here.
That is a hard landing for Roland Holzer. The scores are coming in. It is half a point short. So we talk about a point short. How about half a point short? A 34. Back company Nathan Stapleton still holds the hot seat. What can Hunter Reed and Jester do to try and get it?
We'll have to see what he's looking around. He's going to miss the smaller racing lane there. Looks like he's lining up for something big there. He's going to go straight for the bus stack here. Looks like he's lining up for it. He's going to gun it straight for it. And...
wow.
Oh, my goodness. Look at the air off of that. It's going to hurt, though,
oh,
landing
no.
back.
Oh,
no.
Oh, how about a front flip? Oh, wait. Yep, how about a front flip?
It looks like he didn't know if he wanted to land that or not, but he was able to pull it out there, only losing, what, is that the complete side of the truck there?
Yeah, that would be the whole side panel of the left side of that truck. Huge air off the racing lane as well. Hunter Reed just slamming into obstacles and hoping it goes high in trouble.
No.
He puts it back down. I mean, he's trying to do anything he can to beat Nathan Stapleton.
He's just beating this truck up right now. I'm surprised it's able to hold together. He's going to go for more huge air. Oh my goodness.
Gosh. What huge air. That's the farthest I think we've seen off that obstacle so far tonight. We saw some big air off that obstacle before, but that one might take the cake. Hunter Reed is going crazy. He's going for another big obstacle, it looks like.
He's just gunning it for each of the jumps here. Huge air again. I think he completely almost cleared the other side there. If those two jumps were in his way there, I think he would have cleared them perfectly fine there. Is he going to gun it again?
He's going right back for that obstacle the opposite way.
Oh my goodness.
What a hard landing on all 4 tires, but that truck is absorbing it well. They put that truck together very, very well to make this happen.
I don't know how that truck's holding together. He's going to line up for the cross thread of the bus stack. We'll see what he's going to be able to do out of this. Oh, no. Is he going to... I think he's going to attempt the forward momentum backflip here. It's the same thing that the truck before did. We'll have to see if he's going to be able to land it, though.
Backed up farther to the pit wall, onto the nose. He put it down.
Did he?
Oh, no.
Didn't know. Is he going to be able to?
No,
Oh,
no. He's not. On its lid, back onto its side. But what a crazy run. Huge momentum, huge tricks all throughout. And I think that should definitely challenge Bad Company and Nathan Stapleton.
I think Nathan's might be shivering in his boots here. Look at this air. Look at this sky wheelie. That's almost higher than the flames.
That is an amazing view right there. To see the flames all throughout and then that truck skywheeling like that. And right there, a perfect front flip. That was an amazing move. That was to start out the freestyle. Think about that. That's what started his time.
I don't know. And then he was able to carry that momentum throughout the entire run here. And right here, he went for the forward momentum backflip. He almost had it. I mean, he had the truck back on the all four wheels here after this little bobble on the front of the truck here. You can see it's back on the all fours, but I don't ever think he wanted to let off the gas there.
I think he wanted to maybe send it to the pit wall or something. I mean, he was hard on the gas all throughout, and they tried to save right here. Maybe they shut him down or something along the lines of that, but the scores are coming in. It's a 35.5, so Hunter Reed and Jester is the new freestyle leader, a point over Bad Company Nathan Stapleton. Definitely a very impressive run for Jester and Hunter Reed. We'll see if Malachi Rodriguez and Gravedigger the Legend can do anything to try and dethrone Hunter Reed just after he went out.
The rest of these trucks here, they have, 4.5 points to try to beat Jester right now and take the lead from him?
Yeah, only 4.5 points. That's not a lot, but it's doable.
It definitely is doable. So we'll have to see if Gravedigger the Legend was going to be able to pull it out of here. So far, 2 hits, 2 good little moves right there. He tried to do a little bicycle there off the single jump there. Nice little slappily there off the 2 jumps on the other side of the thing. Now he's going to go and get some nicer off the double bus stack as well.
Oh, the lights out from that hit right there. So one of the lights are out for Gravedigger the Legend, but that's definitely not going to slow Malachi down any more, as he's going to go straight to that hit right there. Huge air off it. Landed it down hard onto 2. That was a nice move right there.
Yeah, didn't even have to turn the truck around himself there. The truck did it for him. Oh my goodness, another huge air there off the backside of that single jump there, and he lands it pretty well. The truck's holding together again. He looks like, watch out for the tire there. The light pole doesn't want to knock that over. He's lining up for a backflip.
He's going to go to the backflip right here. 30 seconds left. Huge rotation on the rear. It's not going to come over, I don't think. Oh, that was... I don't think I've seen a truck rotate like that off the backflip ramp in quite some time.
I mean, so far, most of the trucks who've hit that backflip have under-rotated.
Yeah.
I mean, just slightly, or if anything, just slightly over-rotated. But this man went, another full quarter of a truck rotation there?
Yeah, he did a backflip and a quarter right there as it landed down hard on the rear end. So obviously, over 20 seconds left. A 22 is really all you could give him off of that. He had some crazy moments all throughout, but just not filling the clock definitely hurt his score. Next out onto the track, Brodozer and Cody Anderson from the West Division looking to win it here in Bristol. He's going to go straight out. Look at that huge air to start out.
The amount of air.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, what was that?
Was that another like corkscrew twist type thing? It looks like he's been shut off with 80 seconds left, so he's only 10 seconds into it. Will they let him refire is the question.
He might be thanking the officials for shutting him off there. He might have to make sure he knows where he's at the moment. I mean, he might have gotten whiplash from that.
Yeah, that was a hard hit right there. I think he's still maybe a little confused about where he's at, but he's just going to gun it to every obstacle, it looks like. Look at this huge air off the bus stack.
Oh, my goodness, and he's going to nose it. Watch out for the dumpster there. No, that was pretty perfect.
Yeah, that was like a weird kind of endo right there where he kind of just put it on the front wheels and went forward. Looks like he's going to go back to the bus stack because why not? He needs some huge air, and he gets some more huge air. Oh, that could hurt, though. Oh, I think that jammer saved him.
I think that jammer definitely did save him there. I thought he was going to hit on the front side of the jammer there and flip the truck over, but he was able to do it pretty well here. He's going to hit the backside of the single jump, so a huge air again. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe the truck absorbed that.
How did the tire stay onto that? That was a huge hit, and, I mean, it didn't even look like it affected the truck at all.
Yeah, but that definitely affected the driver. That was a hard side slap. He's going to go for a backflip right here just after it's on over rotation. He does it perfectly right there. So great job by Brodozer, Cody Anderson. Just under 20 seconds left. So if he can end out this run spectacularly, he maybe has something for our freestyle leader right now, Jester.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a nice slaply off of that. He's going to grind the back of the truck on the concrete there. Was looking for some sparks here, but I didn't see any flying off of it. With 3 seconds remaining here, what's he going to be able to do with this last hit?
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Who would have seen that coming? That was a hard hit, but who would have seen that coming?
Oh, look, he balanced it!
That's the third trick we've seen this season, balance it like that.
I mean, that hit, though, I didn't even know you can get a hit like that off that.
Here's his first hit, huge air, and just perfectly lands right there. And oh my gosh!
Again, I don't even know if he knew where he was after that hit there. They shut him off, but that has to rattle your head a little bit.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that was a hard hit, and then right here goes into a backflip. This was, I think, just after he side-slapped it off of that one obstacle, so a nice, easy move right there to put it back down to all 4 tires, then reverse it. And then this final move, who would have seen this coming? Who thought this was possible off of that ramp?
I think he just stuffed the front of the truck into there, and he almost actually pulled it out there. I'm surprised the truck held together again.
Yeah, I mean, nothing has fallen off that truck. A 36. He is the new freestyle leader. So Cody Anderson and Brodozer leads freestyle. The top 2 in this event right now are from the West Division. Can the East Division driver of Carolina Crusher, Ryan Wilson, show something for those West Division drivers and get it? He's the last East Division driver to go out here tonight.
And then, I mean, he would like the win, but I think he'd like it better if he can knock one of those West Division drivers off of the front 2 spots here. So we'll have to see what he can do. A nice little, I guess you call that a slap wheelie there. That was a little bit of a wonky slap wheelie there off that first hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. I wasn't expecting a sky wheelie off the backside of that, but he was able to do it.
I thought he was going over backwards. He went so far back. But right here off of the back of the race lane, another nice sky wheelie off of that. So it's like Ryan Wilson starting early on trying to go for some sky wheelies or slap wheelies.
He's definitely doing that pretty well there. You're going to see if he's going to be able to get another one out of this. I don't think he wanted to gas it up there because he would have been heading for those light pole tires there, but he's going to hit the backside of the racing lane there and doesn't get a slap wheel out of that. But, I mean, so far, though, he's had some nice hits, though. But with 45 seconds remaining here, we'll see what else he can pull out. Maybe a wow factor.
I'm sure the drivers before this event have been notified not to really carry wheelies out the way he's going right now, because not only is the light pole there, but also you see those little black bars right there. That's where the fire gets shot up out of. You don't want one of those tipping over.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you hit one of those, it's not going to look too pretty. It might look cool, but I don't think the driver's going to like that very much. But some nice air off of that. Uh-oh, a little wonky there after the landing it, but he was able to pull the truck back together.
Under 20 seconds left for Ryan Wilson. It looks like, is he going to be setting up for a forward momentum backflip? Yep, he is. Well, he was the one that started this trend. Why not try and finish it off?
We'll have to see if he's going to be. I don't think anyone's been able to successfully pull it out here so far with 5 seconds remaining here. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. Uh-oh.
Oh, hard on the nose, but it kicked the hood and he did it.
I mean, he did it. It might have hurt, but he was able to pull out of it. So, I mean, the judges are going to have to put that in consideration there. And, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a contender for the lead, but definitely the top 3 I could see.
Yeah, he definitely ended it out in the right foot. The rest of the run didn't really have much, but this last hit right here, look at how hard it hits.
Oh, my goodness.
He just stood in the gas, and it gripped enough to pull him back onto 2 tires and then onto all 4 tires. And we'll see what the scores are, as he does stop it before he gets to that fire shooter. It's a 31 for Ryan Wilson and Carolina Crushers. That's a decent performance so far. I think that's right now 4th or 5th of the trucks that have gone out. 2 remain. They're both from the Central Division. Mad Scientist and Will Graymont out onto the course. Is he going for a backflip?
And might as well start it off with a backflip here. You get to do something big here. He's going to be able to rotate it. Very nicely done. Oh, he's actually going to put it into a wheelie there.
And he's going to carry it straight to that little corner pocket right there. And he gets through it nicely. 10 seconds in, a backflip to start out. So now he has all the rest of his run to go out and go crazy. Looks like he's maybe going to the bus stack. Just how Jester started out his run. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
What air off. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, he's in trouble.
Oh. Well, look at that. That was just like Jester. I mean, did a little bit of a front flip and losing the complete side of the body there. So
it's just the opposite side this time.
That's all right. Oh, what a landing on the back side of that little double bus stack there. Was able to put into a slap. I think that was the smoothest landing we've seen all night.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice landing for Mad Scientist and Will Graymont. He's had the nice start to this run so far. Huge
oh, my goodness.
Air. That's going to hurt. Oh, my gosh. Oh, are both wheels broken off?
He broke both of the wheels off.
And look how fast the other wheels are turning. That just shows how hard the gas he was.
That was, what a hit that just took. I mean, the truck didn't even get to move any. I think he just shoved the wheel up inside of the truck.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. Here's what started the run out. a nice backflip, landed it down the front a little bit to pull it into a nice little back wheel stand right here. And then he went down to the other end of the floor, gassed it towards the bus deck again, and basically did what Jester did, except just, I think he got a little bit more air, and then the other side of the body came off.
Look how far he lands, and right here, I mean, looked like he tried to gas out of it there for a second, then he thought better of it. I mean, I don't know if he did. Maybe if he didn't hit the racing lane there, I don't know if he would have been able to pull that together there, because that kind of stopped him from hitting the dumpsters.
And then let's see this right here, how hard he lands.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, this hurts the driver and the truck.
Oh my goodness, the tires.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Look at how the other tires are rotating, how fast they are. Just shows the speed differential where he went, down to 0 immediately after that. That was a hard hit. And obviously, a lot of time left at 20.5 for Will Graymont and Mad Scientist. And then there was one. Bigfoot, Keyshawn Richardson, the Lucas Oil Bigfoot. Can he beat Cody Anderson's 36? If he can, what does he have to do?
I mean, he would have to do something that you and me, would not even think is going to be possible on this track here. What that is, I have no idea. But if anyone's going to be able to find it out, it's going to be Keyshawn here. Nice slap with the hit for his first hit. Here's going to go for the double bus stack there. Some nice air off it. Took a little easy there. Nice landing on it on the backside of it into another slap loop there.
So you think about the two drivers that are left to win this event, either Cody Anderson or Keyshawn Richardson. They both share a common trait, and that trait is they both tied for the last spot but lost out the tiebreaker. Isn't it crazy how it comes down to those two at the end of this?
I mean, it's kind of fitting if you think about it as well here. Uh-oh, little bicycle there off the side of the racing lane there. But, again, we're going to have to see what Keyshawn's going to be able to do with about 45 seconds remaining here. Oh, my goodness.
Nice air, and landed down the little puddle right there. And halfway through his run, 40 seconds remains. But if he wants to beat Cody Anderson, Brodozer needs something big right here. He's going to go to the jammer, it looks like. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my goodness!
He just did a backflip off the jammer.
What? That was perfect. I mean, it looked like he had that planned out ahead of time.
He had that. Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness! He did it again! Keyshawn just did 2 consecutive forward momentum front flips.
How?
Let alone 1, he did 2. It is gonna go for a backflip now.
Oh, he's full speed into it. Oh, that's a hard landing. He's still in the gas.
Oh, he's gonna be able to get out of it?
No, he just did
no, he's not. But he filled the time though. But we just saw not just 1, but 2 forward momentum backflips by the same driver right after another.
Yeah, I was about to say, not only did we see 2, we saw 1 after another. It was literally the next move after this one was another one.
I think this was the cleanest one we've seen the entire series so far. And he goes and does it again.
And right here, Brodozer almost did this. Maybe that's what gave. Look at that front suspension.
It's broke.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not right for sure. And then, after doing 2 straight forward momentum backflips, he tried to do a regular backflip.
Now the question is this enough to be able to take the lead?
I don't want to be a judge right now. That's gonna be close.
Luckily, I'm not a judge, so I don't have to worry about that here. But he almost pulled that out. He had a little bit of breakdancing moves there, but we're going to see what the judges are thinking.
37, he did it. Keyshawn Richardson has won by 1 point. He's won the Bristol Bash. As we go and we look at the finish results on the left, that is where they finished in this event. The far right is where they finished in points. Keyshawn Richardson, 1 point over Cody Anderson.
I mean, I think we've just seen something that's never going to be able to be done again, and that's 2 consecutive forward momentum backflips right after another, and then he was able to continue on afterwards. So Bigfoot and Keyshawn Richardson has just made history here.
Well, if this event is any indicator of what the World Finals is going to be, the World Finals is going to be something special. We have 24 drivers there, the top 8 from each division. All 14 event winners are at the World Finals. That's going to be a fun one to watch tomorrow from Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. For Trey Bartow, Joe Rakowski, that was an amazing event, Trey. Keyshawn Richardson wins the event in the Lucas Oil Bigfoot to end out his season, 25th in points, the highest of the non-World Finals drivers. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the World Finals.